And good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh man, I'm fantastic. We're coming into the final stretch here of our first play of the Chancellorsville Campaign from Stonewall's last battle. This is scenario number 6, and we are officially on session number 4 now. So if you're keeping up with us along the way, great. And if this is your first time seeing this, ooh, stop here, go back. You don't want to spoil it for you. I can't imagine you would, but maybe. We got Mark and Roger here today, so Mark is going to be our observer and make sure that we are playing things correctly. And you've been invaluable in that service, sir. Thank you. And of course, we've got a partner in crime, Roger, who is still doing quite well as the Confederates here. I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I do feel pretty good, especially now. We have a rain turn this turn, which is we're on turn 8. Yeah, burning the depots and really it's giving me a nice bulge here. So yeah, I think it's going to be a interesting session today. See what you're up to, see what you try to do to me, and we'll play this out, I think.
Yeah. And Mark, you pointed out online that Roger, in addition to some lucky happenstance early on, the true I think opportunity here, or at least the advantage, is the interior lines for the Confederacy. You could see here on the map, I've got them practically surrounded around, and I am holding Fredericksburg, but that doesn't score until the end. So Roger has a chance to eject me from that. He already did that here with Couch, getting them back across the river. But my good weather core remembered that there was rain forecast here within the next week, so we built that bridge across the Rappahannock just in case, and it did not disappoint. It's already become invaluable to me. My stance is on the rain turn. Really, it's a rebuilding season. Really, I just try to get a few things into play. When we look at the score right now, it's kind of bleak. I am 5 points in the hole on manpower. I've scored 15 to Rogers, 19 against me, and he's still holding the advantage from said depots. But I've managed to chip away at that, so I got 8 points back from the initial 15. So he's sitting at 7 points, or -7 Union. So that's where I am right now. Ostensibly, I mean, if we talked about this at the end last time, if I run the table and I get the points for Fredericksburg, that's 4. I get 14 for having 7 corps across the board. But the big ones that are still in play is I need to combine my flanks. That's 6 points, that's a pretty tall order right now because of the scattering of that internal line that we talked about. And also Hamilton's crossing here is worth 2 points, and Chancellorsville's worth 3, so that's another 5. So 14, 5, that's 19 points. That still means I've got to do some injury to you, right? So yeah, it's hard. This is hard. I don't want to play the Union anymore. This is hard. But yeah, we'll see. The rain gives us a chance to at least move some units around, but albeit slowly. So I'm ready to get started. So let's go through our sequence of events here. We've done the random event, of course. It's ammunition phase time. So I have 2 units that are low on ammo. Let's see, they are Hancock and Gibbon. That's the only 2. And as I think we clarified last time for the ammunition, you indicate the rolls. So I've got 6 rolls, but I can only do a max of 2 per. So I'm going to do my first 2 rolls for Hancock, and then my second 2 for Gibbon, and we'll see if I can get the ammunition back on those. Oh, they're not across the river anymore, so they don't suffer the +1 on that one, but they are exhausted, so they do get a +1 for each of their rolls for Hancock and Gibbon being disorganized and exhausted. So let's do that first here. The first roll we'll do for Hancock, +1. He gets it. Oops, decrease. There we go. And second roll, Hancock. He gets it. So all he had to do is get back on the right side of the river, apparently. Gibbon, first roll, does not get it. Second roll, he does get it. So he gets a little bit back. Okay, and I can't do any more, even though I have two more coming to me. So, over to you.
Got Thomas and Colquitt, who are down here. And I've got 4 rolls, so I'll give 2 to Thomas and 2 to Colquitt. I'll do Thomas first, and I don't believe I have any modifiers. Oh, okay, so Thomas is back to full supply. And Colquitt, he's in full supply.
The ammo trains get through the mud without any problems.
So that's it for that.
Okay, then we move on to leader transfers. Now, let's see. This makes a difference. I can attack today, but that's at a -1. I'm going to move Reynolds up to Wadsworth just to give him that extra movement pip. Couch will move down to French to give him the extra tactical. And I'm going to move Hooker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to move him down to Slocum. That way he'll be back there to give some encouragement for something today. I think that is all I'm going to do for movements. So my leader transfers are complete.
I'll move Jackson down to his group. Put him with sub 1 and Gordon. That's it for me.
Yes, attachments. Do you have any attachments?
Yeah, I'm going to take sub 1. I think the Gordon maintains his Fort 3 entrenchments. Because that's the one that's a little different. So he's going to pick up 2 manpower. And there was no artillery, and sub 2 is going to, I guess there's no HQ, so I guess he just gets deleted. And he goes back to there. That's it for that.
All right. Well, I'm going to wish you the best of luck, and I'll let you take the first roll for today.
Okay. That's Union.
All right. Well, it's not haste, not Terry. We'll have Reynolds activate Wadsworth. Here is his movement +1. That tracks. So they get 3, so they can go 1 space. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll activate Colquitt. Here's his movement. He can go 6. So it's 3 to there, and 5 to there. Initiative. Take Colquitt this time with Jackson. He's going to go 2 and 5, right? 2 to get into the hex, plus an additional 1 for the manpower.
Yes.
And he stops there. Initiative, that's yours.
I'll have Brooks march. Here's his movement. That's great movement. He will just go 1 hex to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Thomas march. He can go 7. It's going to be 1.5 to there, 3.5 to there, 5.5 to there, and he has to stop there. Initiative. That's fine. I'll try Thomas again. He's going to go 2 and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Reynolds activate the entirety of the first corps. use their movement +1. Okay. There. And they'll take a big step there. Initiative. Mine. Oh, and I owed Wadsworth an extended march on the previous. He is okay. I will take them again. Here's movement +1. 5. Reynolds is going to transfer to Robinson. Wadsworth will go first. Here's extended march of +2. He flips. I'll go to there. And Robinson will go next with Reynolds. He's going to go 1, 2, 3.5. And Doubleday can go 1, 2. I'll stop there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to pass for the moment and let him think some more.
Okay. Reynolds will activate Doubleday to 3. Here's movement. And here's extended march +1. Yep, that tracks. Cool. I'll go there. Initiative. That's mine. Okay. Let's have Devon march. Let's have Devon march. Devon goes to 1, and he gets 7. So 2, 4, and that's too much to get into rough. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to take Shaw under Longstreet. He's going to pick up a fatigue. He'll lose his entrenchments. +2 to this movement roll. It's 3. Which is enough for him to go 1, 2, 3 to there. 1.5, 3. Initiative, that's mine. We'll try Kershaw with Longstreet again. Here's his movement. 3 again. Which is enough for him to get to Tabernacle Church. Initiative. It's mine. So I was trying to get Kershaw there, but we'll try it with Sims, who is not in range of anybody, so he just gets his roll +1. He can go 1 hex to there. Initiative. Okay, he is within range of McClaws, so we'll check Sims again. So that's 5. You go 2 and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Sickles activate Whipple. And come out of his entrenchments. And here's movement. 4. He will transfer to Whipple. And they will go there. Initiative. It's yours.
Sims to fatigue 3. He's just going to do a 1 hex move, so we're just going to roll for extended march. He's okay, and he's going to join McClaws. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll have Sickles activate Barry and Whipple. And Barry loses entrenchments. Here's movement. 2. We'll go. I'll put him with keep him put. He'll go there. Barry will go there. Actually, I'll keep Sickles back here for now. We'll just march in place. Yeah. Initiative. That's mine again. Kilpatrick will march. Here is his movement. He's over here under Wyndham.
See.
Movement. 5. He'll go 1.5. And 3. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to pass.
Take Kilpatrick again. Here's movement. 9. He'll go 3, 5, 7, and 9 to there. Initiative. Fine. I'll have Steinwehr march. Come out of entrenchments. And movement. That's fine. He's just going there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
I'll take Devon to 2. Here's movement. 7. So it's 5, 6. And he'll just stop there. Well, 1 hex. Initiative. That's yours if you wish.
I'll pass again.
Let's see if there's anything way up here. Nothing at Provost. He's way over there. Anybody? Oh, Bushback. Oh, Wiley Bushback. Let's bring Bushback down the pike. He is going to march. Here's movement straight. 3. He can go 1.5, 3. Initiative. Yours if you wish.
Passing.
Pass.
Passing.
Okay. Bushback again. Movement. There you go. Go 3 and 6. Bushback has come to fight. Initiative.
Passing.
Okay. I think that will be everything that I want to do today in the rain. Nah, might as well. Since I can't exit those guys anymore, I'll take Sergeant. He'll march 5. He'll go 2, 4. Initiative. It's yours.
I'll pass.
Take Davis this time. Movement 7, 2, 4, 6 there. Initiative. Would you like to continue passing?
Once again. Yeah.
Sergeant 2, movement. There you go. 2 and 4. Initiative. And Davis to 2. Movement. Great movement. Don't need it. Put him on the bottom there. Alright. Initiative. It's yours.
I'll pass.
I think I'll pass as well. We will end this rainy day. Yeah. Okay. No bridges. I'm going to hit the rain recover.
Sure.
All is good. We are recovered. Nobody has dug in that I can tell. And,
I don't see anybody on my side that dug in that should not have.
all right. Penultimate turn. Let's see what the gods have in store for us. I will roll the random events and put my fate in my own hands. Improved Union Logistics.
Union Logistics. I don't think that's going to affect much.
Nope. But I will take 12 rolls on Gibbon. No. ammunition phase. So 2 rolls for Gibbon. First one, he is not exhausted anymore, so no modifiers. And he gets it. Okay, so, boy, that was helpful. All you had to do was send a sternly worded note to the quartermaster. What would you like? You're fresh, right? You're complete.
Yeah, everybody's recovered. And
Cool.
Refreshed.
All right. Well, and we go sequence. Leader transfers now. Hooker's gotta be everywhere at once. Man, I never thought the placement of Hooker would so. I mean, with these last 2 turns, I don't want to keep him there. Then I'm going to move him to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to move him to Barry. And I think that's the only one. Everybody else is good. Leave Couch there, so yes, I am done. Let it never be said that I don't analyze and think about these games.
I'll keep Lee with Kershaw for the moment. Longstreet, let's stay where he is, because that's going to be a battle. I think that's it. Let's move Jackson for now.
And attachments? Any attachments?
I think I've got no attachments. I don't think I want to keep sub 2 at Fort 2. And that's it. So that's all I've got. Nothing.
Okay. And for the home viewer and you, Roger, and everybody, I think I'm gonna do some significant attempts here in 9. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, because I think the setup is not gonna get any better the longer I wait. And I'm gonna take some shots at things, and if they go well, cool. And if they go really, really poor, and I start digging a hole deeper and deeper, then I think turn 10 becomes academic. But I don't want it to seem like, I rolled a 1 again, I quit. Which is par for the course, really, if we're talking normal. But I kind of see the writing on the wall, because I have so many things that I have to try to pick up, and it's got to start going pretty well. The dominoes have to start falling in turn 9. So if we don't get to turn 10, don't be disappointed, everybody, because this campaign it's not on rails, but I've made significant enough mistakes, and it is a poor worker indeed, as Peter likes to say, that blames his tools, and I've certainly made my share of mistakes on this one, so I know what I did wrong on this one. But roll the first initiative and see what happens. It's yours.
I honestly don't see any point in trying some sort of spoiling attack, because I don't really have anywhere I feel like I can make a spoiling attack. So I'm going to be uncharacteristically unaggressive passively. And
who are you? I don't even know you anymore after 6 years. Come on.
Actually, I will do one thing. I take that back. I'll take Anderson to fatigue 1, Mahoney, and I'll throw up a flankster fuse there. There's the marker. I'll do that.
And where was
and
that?
I'll roll for initiative.
Oh, down there. Okay.
Under Anderson.
Oh, boo. Come on.
Initiative. That's yours.
No, that's yours.
That's mine. I'll pass.
Okay.
I'll pass this time.
Okay. And I just looking down at the calendar here. Of course, for anybody watching this in the future, it doesn't matter. But we're coming up on our anniversary here. So happy anniversary, Roger. We're pretty close to 6 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
amazing.
A lifetime ago. All right.
It is, yeah.
So, dominoes. Dominoes got to start falling here. Let's do the obvious here. Let's see what we can get. Couch is going to activate Hancock and Gibbon just to get them back into play. Movement. And just going to come across the river. Check. So that core is across the river again. Hooray. All right. Initiative. Yours.
Pass again.
Okay. I will have Wadsworth march. Activated by Reynolds. movement. Okay, initiative. That's mine. Is it going to be any use at all when he gets there? Let's have Wadsworth go to 2. Here's movement. Well, that's handy. So it's 7 total. 1, 2. Wow, look at that. He is going to go extended march first. Perfect. He'll go 1 and 2 and 5 more for 7. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
Union commanders are looking at their watches and asking, "What time was our synchronized attack supposed to be?"
Did he mean 11 p.m.? 11 a.m.? What? Okay, Reynolds will activate Robinson and Doubleday. Here's their movement. 4. They're all just going to take a step back. Initiative. Yours?
I'll pass again.
Reynolds will take Robinson, Doubleday again. Movement. I'll have Doubleday go first. Extended march +1. He's okay. Go there. And the others just follow along. Initiative. That's mine. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Let's try an assault with the first corps. And we'll do just Wadsworth and Doubleday. So they'll go to 3. Here's the assault attempt. I can bring 1 in. Yay! Well done. Reynolds, go back to... So it will be Wadsworth. Yes, they're all looking at their watches, Mark, and they're like, oh, well, that's not what I heard. Okay, so we get +1 for assault. We have a +1 tactical, which I can't believe I'm saying. And then we have ratio covered 10 to 8. We have artillery covered at 3 to 1. And let's see, I've got 1 hex covered, 2 hex covered, 3 hex covered, 4 hex covered, but nothing else. So I just see a +2. There's no creek because the creek stops here.
Yep, +2.
Okay. All right, here's +2. Ooh.
Oh.
Potential. Potential. All right.
So it's an 8 +5 result.
+5 result.
On an 8 is 2 DR.
Me, I had just 10. +5 on 10 is an EA. Cool.
So I'll be demoralized. And pick up 3 fatigues.
You said 2 DR? Or 1 DR?
Yes.
2 DR.
2.
Okay. 1 and 2.
I lose 2 manpower. I go further away by road, further away by road, further away by road, further away by road to Massaponax Church. I'll stop there.
I kind of want the hex, but I don't want Jackson to smack me back. Wadsworth and Reynolds will advance into the hex. At least we can build a flank. Initiative. Yeah, I'll have Robinson and Doubleday come in. Here's movement. 3. We're going to have extended marches for both. So Doubleday is he's +4, so he'll lose a manpower, which is fine. And Robinson is a +1. He's okay. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Jackson activate Holston and Rhodes. We'll roll for movement just to see what the number looks like. 5. Rhodes will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Jackson and Colson, I believe, can do this without having to flip, since that's a restricted Zoc.
Correct.
And they'll stop there, of course, because that's all they can do. Initiative. That's yours.
Well, Sedgwick will take the bait. And we'll activate the entirety of the 6 core. Movement. 3. Gonna need every bit of them there, so I'm just gonna go there. Initiative. Yours.
I have Jackson activate Colquitt. And I'm just going to transfer him there. He's going to go 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. That's mine. I'm going to pass.
All right. I'll have Slocum activate the 12th. And here's movement. Good movement. But they're going to go there. Initiative. Mine. Try the short stack first. Geary and Williams will activate. Slocum will attempt an assault on Gordon. So here is the assault attempt. And oh! It's always trying. This game. All right. So Williams gets tapped. All right. The other one didn't get the note, so you're going in. Williams goes in. So we have a +1 assault. We have +1 tactical. We have flank-wise. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
6 cover. Yeah, I miscounted that earlier. I thought
Then,
you only had.
These two will come off. So
it's a
+2
+2 flank, right?
Yep, +2 flank. Alright, and then I am down 1 for ratio, because you've got 15, I got 13. And then I'm down 2 for artillery, because we're tied in clear. So I see 4 up, 3 down, +1.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, final +1. Yeah.
Final +1. Okay, here's +1 tack. Well, I'll keep rolling 6s if I can. That's a 4.
Same result. No, not quite the same result.
Yeah, it's +4 result. Okay.
So, 5 this time isn't quite so terrible. It's a 1 DR. You're chipping away at me.
Yeah. +5 on 13. 13 +5.
+4 on 13, right? Am I doing the math wrong?
Well, +4. It's +4 on, and I have 13, so yes, I lose 1 as well.
Okay, so it's balanced on that one.
Yeah. But
I have 17 and 19 for losses. Is that right?
no, I'm at 20 now.
20. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, I just added 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am demoralized again. I think I avoid retreat losses here. Got to go further away by road. I have 2 choices. I'll take that option into friendly. Further away by road. Actually, I can go to 43. I need to go out of Zoc, right? Not further away, not by road.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're going to lose that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose the manpower there, yeah.
Okay.
I always want to retreat into friendly, and I can't. I always forget that I got to go out of Zoc. So that's another manpower loss. And now I can go really any direction. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll go 5 to Massaponax Church. And that hex is yours, sir.
But do I want it? Yeah, I better take it. Initiative? Nope.
I'm going to take Colquitt Fatigue 2. And we'll throw up a flanks refuse there. Oh, can I put up a flanks refuse? Oh, there it is. Initiative. That's mine. I don't like the idea of making that attack on. That's just gotta believe you're not going to keep rolling sixes on the attack forever.
This is true. Death, taxes, Patrick will roll a 1 eventually.
In the middle, I'm going to pass.
All right, let's turn our eyes over here somewhere. Gonna have Buford march. He's gonna do 9. He's gonna go 1, 2 to there. Initiative, yours.
I'm going to pass again.
Wyndham march. Come out of entrenchments. 1 and 7 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you wish. Davis march. Just move it. 5. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Initiative. Mine. Davis will go movement again. 7. 1, 2, 3. Now my understanding is I have now combined flanks. And that is, check my math. I have connected to the Telegraph Road. I've negated this ZOC. I've negated this ZOC. And I have a connection of road network all the way back to US Ford.
Yeah, I think you've done it.
So from US Ford, I will walk us through it. Here, 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 here. By road. Boom, 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 boom. Cancels the ZOC. Boom, 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 boom. Cancels the ZOC. Is that a win for old Joe Hooker? The flanks have been combined.
Must reach entirely south of the Rappahannock. Must terminate on Telegraph Road between Fredericksburg and Hex 4230. I'll give it to you, but I think...
Yeah, is it between? So does that mean Goodwin 4239 or
Well, if
4229?
they were meaning, if that was a case where between wasn't including those two, they would just say it would have to end on 4229 or whatever that hex is, right?
Because the Telegraph Road goes either one of these hexes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all the way to between Fredericksburg. So, yeah. It's your call.
I'll give it to you.
Between, I wish they would put inclusive or exclusive in there. That would have been handy.
I'm sure this wasn't anticipated, but that's fine. I'll give it to you because I think it's there. I mean, it says 4230 and you're on 4230, so
yeah, okay.
That's the specific hex mentioned.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. It matters what it depends on what is.
Yeah, to some extent. Yeah.
Is that this hex side or this hex side as far as 4230 is concerned? Right. Yeah. Okay. Well,
but I think it's clever. Clever you thought of it with the cavalry because I think most people would be focusing on clearing it out with infantry. You know, so
right.
Yeah.
I went and double checked. It's like, okay, it's not. It says a unit, so
yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, it's.
I can be gamey too. All right.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, so that was his movement initiative. That's yours if you wish.
Give yourself the VP before you forget.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And also all the restrictions are off, so your
right.
infantry now can move down into that where you were before.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I've taken it down to -1. Hooray!
See, it was all a clever plan, Patrick, not to take those cavalry off the board. You know?
That's right. Exactly.
What do I want to try to do now? I'll activate Barksdale and Sims with McClaws. They're going to attempt an assault on Davis.
Oh, you are going to try to chase him out of there. Okay. We'll take the cav retreat. That's fine. So he will flip And get a fatigue, and the roll doesn't matter unless... Whew! He will go 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, and 4 away.
Or roll just to see.
I can go 4 to 6, so we'll go 5 and 6 to there. There we go.
They're not going over, but we'll just see what would have happened. Oh, it would have come off. Initiative. That's mine. I think I've been passive way too long here. Passive way too long.
Awake a sleeping giant.
We'll activate Kershaw. Here's his movement. 6. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. What's the penalty for rough terrain? Is it the same as everything else?
It is, yeah. GP 4-5.
Yeah, okay. 5, 6. Initiative. That's mine. Yeah, oh, that's bigger than I thought. I hovered over the wrong stack. That was stupid. Yeah, I looked at the wrong... I couldn't do math in my head. I'll pass.
I'll have Couch activate Hancock and Gibbon. And French will leave a sub behind. So I'll activate him as well. Let's see how much they move first. 4, okay. So we'll do 1, 2. Couch will go with 1, 2, 3. And French brings out a sub. 3 manpower. And 1 piece of artillery. And French will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. That is yours.
So Wilcox, right now, you have 4 hexes covered. Am I counting that correctly? This one,
Yep.
this one, this one, this one. You don't cover this one.
Correct.
Or that one. And on early, you have 4 hexes covered. Well, I just can't see anything that I could do positive. All I can do is negative things, I think. So I'm going to pass. Pass as well?
No. Say no. Couch feels like he needs to get back into the thick of it here, so we'll go to fatigue level 2 for all those units. Movement 4. We're just going to go there. Initiative. That's yours.
Longstreet, activate Kershaw.
He's coming back.
Here's their movement. 7. Now, I guess Lee will go with him. Longstreet will go with him. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
That seems juicy.
Yep. I thought we'd make it exciting.
I'm hearing Mon Mothma in my brain. The Emperor has made a critical error. The time for our attack is now. Yeah. Let's see if we can utilize Couch here. He's going to activate everybody. We'll attempt to assault Kershaw. Could be the greatest bait of all time. But here we go. Here's the assault. No! No, it's so exciting! I love failure for the general home audience. Initiative. That's yours.
Well, we'll see if we can return the favor. We'll have Longstreet take Kershaw, take 3. Here's the attempt. It's a 4, comes off because he's a something big, I think, like a 7 or something. Yep. Now, can Lee get a grand assault? It's a 4, he's a 6, he can bring in 2 more hexes. So you've got how many in there? 17?
23?
23?
14,
So
23.
start off with 4. So 4 plus. I guess I gotta bring in everybody to get there, I think.
I swear, if there's an anti-MVP in this game, it is Couch in the second quarter.
21. Yeah, let's bring in everybody. Just cover the ratio. Start off with a type, +1. Tactical is going to be a +1. Lee bonus is a +1. I have all 6 sixes covered for a flank of a +4. The ratio I've covered with, I've got 17 plus 8 is 20, 29 to your 20 something.
23.
Artillery is 9 to your 7. So artillery is covered, so no artillery comes off. So it's 1, 2, 3. Finals a +7. Type tactical Lee flank.
Yep. Flew too close to the sun. I swear to God. All right, do it.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Nope. I love this game.
That's a +9 result.
Yeah, I think that might just put it out of reach for me there, buddy. I swear. I hate when it gets my hopes up too. That's just the worst. Okay, let's see. +9. And I've got 23 in there, so that's 5 DR. Yeah, double demoralized. So we'll take 3 off Gibbon. 1, 2, 3. And we'll take 2 off of Hancock. 1, 2. And the whole stack is double demoralized. Alright, so I just give you, and I am at 25 losses now. Did you take anything? I suspect no.
Winning with so many guys. They're 29 is
9? That's probably not.
just an advance. Yeah, I got away with
1, 2, 3. That's off the table too. Great.
I will not take the hex. I don't believe. I don't see Salem Church being useful.
That was just the double whammy of critical failure and critical smack with Kershaw.
That might have been a spot, Patrick, for you to do a spoiling attack on Kershaw just with one of the units from Couch, because you probably would have D'd Kershaw. You know that. Yeah.
But I mean,
I know
he got the next initiative
hit.
anyway,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
it was preordained in the stars. Couch has just been the biggest disappointment. He flubbed early. He got beat once badly. He flubbed us again, and then he got beaten bad again. Wow, we give out the. All right, it's my initiative. Let's keep digging a hole. What the hell? So you have abandoned more or less that. So let us attempt while we've got a chance here. Let's bring Bush back up. So here's his movement for. He's just going to go there. Initiative. That's mine. Okay. Have Sickles activate Barry to 1. Here's the movement. 3. He's going to just transfer. Initiative. That's yours.
See if I can get Longstreet back there.
Yeah, you
Kershaw.
will. Don't you worry, you will.
Here's his movement. Here's his extend +1. He's going to flip. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's only 2. Just 5, 6.
5, 6. Okay. Initiative. It's mine. Passing again.
All right. Well, we'll just take a shot at Chancellorsville, and this could be the bell. I'll activate Bernie. Come out of the entrenchments. Here's movement. Yep, that's tracking. That's good. Initiative. It's yours.
I will pass.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is what Hooker would do. We will have Sickles attempt an assault with. Let's see, what do you got in there? You got 12 pieces of artillery.
Rough terrain, though, so
Yeah, but I need to.
the worst you're going to get there out of that
Well,
is
I need to try with both of them. And if Hooker's either going to fail or he's going to let me get something else in there. So I will bring them. I will attempt with both. And Sickles, come on, Sickles. Okay, he brings them both in. Good. And now Joe, it's the Wilderness. Can we have a grand assault? Yes, we can bring in 2 more axes. All right. So we brought in 24. You're at 21, 24. So I'm not going to get a ratio, but I do need to cover some artillery. So
Cover artillery. You got 7.
you've got 4 pieces
And
times 3. Or you got 12. You've got 13 pieces of artillery. I've got 4, 7, 10.
oh, right.
11.
That 1 times 3 is 3. Duh.
Yep,
Okay. Yeah.
And then you'll do a die roll for artillery. So let's do the positives. That's +1 assault. And that is all. So do your artillery roll. It's used, of course. Alright, so it's a -1. Yeah, it's -1. So -1 tactical, -1 artillery, so I see a -1. We'll bring the entirety of the 3rd Corps. So he gets that. Okay.
So the final is a -1 then, I believe. Yeah.
Final is -1. Here's -1. 3. Bloody stalemate.
So it's a
It's a 1.
+1 result.
So it's 3D. Yeah, just digging a hole. So I do not like that, sir. 1, 2, and 3. Did you take anything at all?
I have 7. Starts with 10.
Nope.
I just get a D, I think.
Yeah, so that, I believe, sir, is game. I will take 2 off of Barry, take 1 off of Bernie, and they're both D'd out. Everybody's D'd out. 1, 2, 3 there. And flipping. And then I have moved these. I've taken 3 more losses, so I am at now 28 to your 18, so I'm 10 in the hole. And with that, I will now officially concede in turn 9 the Union position here. This is the time when we pivot over to our discussion, and now officially just looking at the score here, we have -10 manpower losses, and then you still got the -1 for all of your behind the lines shenanigans. So the final score then, if I calculate it correctly, is -11, which when I look at that is a Confederate substantive. So not as bad as it could have been, but I was really close to giving you a decisive on that one. I want to save our overall scenario discussion for after we swap sides, so we will complete the campaign discussion at the end of the next video. But for this one, let's talk about highlights, lowlights, anything that you want to opine about this one. I will, of course, let you take point on that if you wish.
Sure. This session, for me was just waiting to when do I try to do something. So I didn't do a lot. I basically took it on the chin on those first attacks that you had on. Was it Colston, Gordon and Thomas? And you did a really, fancy, got the combined flanks, caught me by surprise, but I think by rule you nailed it. I don't think that's the spirit of the rule, but I think that's fine. And obviously everything hinged on the Battle of Salem Church. Your failure to get the assault, the die roll was so, you're rolling sixes. I don't know if it was just them thinking, okay, we're going to switch it up and make, in one instance, rolling a 6 is bad. And that's the one instance where rolling a 6 was bad today, that the die roller caught you.
Yeah, it giveth and taketh. It sure does.
It took it away on that one. And I was able to get my grand assault off. And with the Lee bonus and everything just kind of piled up. I mean, that could have easily gone the other way. And then we'd still be, you'd probably be much more in the catbird seat, because those guys at Fredericksburg would have been released. And then it would have been very hard for me to hold on to. I'd have to give up Chancellorsville or Hamilton's Crossing, and it may have been a rout at that point. But that turned today's session. That was definitely the turning point.
It was almost as I probably have edited that out, but that was we're shaky, we're wavering, and then the failed Chancellorsville attack was just, that was the final nail in the coffin. But on that one, and of course, because I edit out a lot of the thinking time, they don't hear me kind of thinking out loud and weren't running the numbers. But when you ceded the initiative to me here, and I moved Couch here, then the next one you gave it to me again, and I calculated risk. I wanted to occupy Salem Church so that I had 3 options, right? I weighed all those options in my head, and it took me about 7 minutes to do it. That gave me the opportunity to, if you manage to attack me from either Jackson coming up here doing this, or like you did with Kershaw, I thought, my artillery will save me, right? Or at least I will have the time to react. And I never have enough time to react, because you get the +2, you keep rolling 5s and 6s on movement. So
yeah,
it was like, oh, here comes Kershaw. It's like, okay, well, hopefully I'll get the next one, but I didn't. So it was a calculated risk, and there's some people furiously typing in there, and I know who they are right now. You know who you are. Tell you, like, why did you do Salem Church? I figured, well, it was a defensible position with the negative, with my artillery, of course, and you would need a whole series of things to go really well, like for Lee bonus and all that stuff. But it also gave me the opportunity to potentially strike early and Wilcox. That was the goal. Really, all I wanted to do was potentially just get Wilcox out of the way so I could bring Humphreys across. That was the short term. But you brought Kershaw up, and I thought, okay, I got the initiative. Things are telling me to attack. And, why? I mean, 16% chance of failure. It fails every time.
Yeah.
So, and then just like, ooh, I hope he doesn't get the next initiative. And that's the drama of great campaigns. So we hope we kept you on the edge of your seat there momentarily for that. I don't think that was a mistake necessarily. It's just the opportunity didn't play out. And then you got the huge swing of opportunity. And I thought that was very exciting. That's the kind of stuff that I do enjoy about this game. I just don't like when it goes so poorly against me. Yeah. But rewinding back farther in the session, my checkboxes were to utilize the cavalry, which I did not exit. Mark pointed that out, so I was like, well, I got to give them something to do, and that was their goal. And as long as you kept these open, I was hyper focused on 4230, and then I could come after Anderson with Howard, maybe get some manpower losses. I don't know. And that was the thing, trying to roll up these flanks here on this side, and then you wisely pulled back to Hamilton's Crossing. I was trying to set up some positions where I could get some good flanks and then kind of roll up the Confederate right. I was really reticent to... I wanted to put Slocum here, just so that I'd have the full flank on that, but then, of course, you got the timing, so I have to automatically assume that you're going to bring that down to at least a +1 or a +2 flank. So I was holding off this one as long as I could. I really didn't want to throw all those bodies across the creek, and I thought maybe I could do it from here. The other option was to bring Geary down here and try to do this. But that's a really good point on the discussion, and we will circle back to that in the campaign design discussion later on, is would it make more sense in the combined flank special rule if they are reprinting this? hint, to articulate that as it must be Fredericksburg and 4228 and 4229. Any of those three qualify. I think that's the spirit that you're talking about, where he was really trying to bring the combined flanks along the Orange Turnpike historically. So getting it to Goodwin and would actually be bringing the two armies together. I think you're right on that, but it was very nice of you to give me the 4230 because of the way it's written.
You got her done as far as I was concerned. I mean,
because between Fredericksburg does mean just these two hexes, and that means only these two road segments can connect to it. So it's by any connection of road through these two to get to either one of these two. So that is a question for Ed Beach. What was the spirit of the design, and if so, then we will certainly play by that. But yeah, the session on a whole, that's where it's so gut wrenching, is when it starts. You're like you have low expectations, and then you start getting a little success. Successes are keep going. Okay, let's parlay, keep going, and then crash and burn. That was the only thing about it. And having the rain turn last time really kind of put a little crimp in the schedule there. But I was surprised we did not get more rain early on. But yeah, a lot of fun. Hard, I think. Well, I say that. You're probably going to make it look easy when you take the Union. I have a feeling. The mistakes that I made, obviously I left 10 points on the table way over here with cavalry, because I did not reread that rule. And then protect, and I think that's probably why you want to peel off the northernmost cavalry from up on the Orange and Alexandria and just bring them over here to guard against such little expeditionary attempts by that. But that was just brilliant. Watching you do that, I was like, oh, my baby's grown up.
Well, that's something you did to me. You've done to me. If people want to go back and watch the earlier videos, you'll see Patrick doing that to me repeatedly, picking up, where I don't protect my rear area, and it's like, oh my God, what just happened? What are you doing?
Yeah, people do complain that the cavalry you don't screen enough and you don't use it for raids. I'm like, then you're not taking full advantage of that, and you did, and with his +3 movement, and then you got a string of initiatives. It's like, good Lord, what have I done?
Yeah. And something else I should mention on today's session, and I was just kind of looking at our last combat. My fact that Longstreet was able to work his way back to Chancellorsville, that swap that made a negative. That would have been a +1 tactical for you instead of a -1 tactical, which would have changed this result that we have here. You would have ended up with a victory at Chancellorsville.
Oh yeah, a 2 tactical swing, exactly.
Getting Longstreet back, because and that's something I think for the Confederate player. I think they even there's a lot of tactical 2s, and that was kind of that I was kind of cursing myself that I had Hood in the woods with 2 pieces of artillery. I needed him somewhere else. That was just me not having a good line of defense there. That's why I had to keep Longstreet there forever.
I do like that kind of simulates the difference between the brigade commanders are usually the 2, and the division commanders are usually a 3. Obviously, because they have a little more skill and experience. You mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, of course. You rolled that 6 and he got the 8 movement and went right on back, and that's exactly like the Battle of Chancellorsville. It's like, get over there and blunt that attack, and you did. Historically, that was pretty awesome.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to replaying this, because I think this is one of those campaigns where I think both sides learn a lot playing it the first time.
Oh yeah,
and how we'll replay it will be really interesting.
Yes, indeed. Well, we are perfect. 15 seconds. We're on the 2-hour mark, so this could not have. I could not have quit any better than I did today. But that is the end of the first playthrough. So we thank you so much for watching, putting your eyes on this, and the continued support is very gratifying. We love that you are enjoying watching these, and that it's giving you the opportunity to see some of these campaigns. This one especially, because It's a very small footprint, and it's very late in the Avalon Hill run. So thank you. Please put your comments and click that like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Why not? And if you enjoyed that, I would love to see the extra thumbs on this one. We usually see the most activity on the first and last episodes of the entire campaign. But stay tuned, and we'll be back, and we will swap sides, and Roger will take the Union, and I will take the interior line heavy Confederates, and see if I can replicate that wonderful success. My friend, thank you for a great day.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. We'll talk to you next week.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.